This is Ava's story time about seeing a reptilian shapeshift at a music festival, and the crowd froze when it happened and nobody saw it but her. She said this happened in June of 2007. She was at the Roots Picnic, which is an all-day music festival. It was hot. It was the middle of the day. The crowd was packed in close to the stage. She was standing about 4 rows back, and about 2 rows front of her, she noticed this woman. This woman was beautiful, and the first thing she noticed was how tall she was, but she thought, I'm so happy I'm not standing behind her, because not only was she tall, but she had these beautiful auburn brown dreadlocks that were wrapped up tight on her head, and she had this scarf behind her, so she was like, oh, if I was standing behind her, I wouldn't be able to see anything. Whatever artist she was seeing started to play, and she didn't really pay too much attention to this woman, but she clocked her, the way that you notice who's standing around you in a crowd. She said she was standing about an arm or two's length away from her. So the artist is playing, and at some point, Ava's feet started to hurt, and so she got antsy, and she just happened to glance over to her right where this woman was standing, and she completely froze because she noticed this woman had shapeshifted, and now she was standing even taller, and her side profile was that of a lizard. Her mouth had morphed into a beak. She said her hair wrap had morphed into what looked like rubber. It looked like one of those frilled neck lizards. So she immediately put her hand over her mouth because her first reaction was to scream. She just could not comprehend what she was looking at, and she thought she was wearing a mask at first, but that's when she realized everything around her was frozen in time. There was no sound, the artist had stopped playing, and this lizard woman turned her head to look at her. She said she instinctively looked away, looked at the ground. She could not believe what she was seeing. It was dead silent. She was just focused on breathing, so she turns her head again to look at the woman. The woman's still staring at her. She notices everyone around here is just frozen in place, like people have drinks up to their mouth. They look like they're laughing, they look like they're dancing, but completely frozen in time. Ava looks from the woman to the stage, and suddenly the next act is playing. It's not even the artist she was watching. The crowd is chattering around her. The music's going. It's like nothing had changed. It's like she was just missing this chunk of time. She looks back at the woman, and she's shapeshifted now back into her original form. Ava said she felt sick. She immediately went home, didn't tell anyone about it for 9 years because she thought she was going crazy. 9 years go by, okay, and she has not told a soul. Nothing strange has happened to her. And one day she's just talking to her best friend, and her best friend brings up giant humanoids and lizard people. And instantly that fear that she felt at that concert returned to her. She said she started crying immediately because she had never heard of reptilians or giant humanoids, and she tells her best friend what she saw that day. Her best friend immediately was like, I believe you, they're out there, and sometimes they just don't appear to everyone. But since her best friend told her about it, she said she has tried to research them as much as she can, and she believes that not all of them are bad, but that they're out there, and that not everybody can see them. She said she thinks most people just wouldn't be able to handle something shape-shifting in front of them, but she fully believes that the world is not as we see it. If you're new here, Spooky Scary Storytime is a series where I share people's allegedly true stories that seem too weird for anyone else to believe. So if you've got a story, we would love to hear. I post a new story almost every single day.